Hello everybody, welcome back to Nikki's Live, Laugh, Love Tarot World. I am Nikki and today's Saturday, I believe the 24th or 5th. I don't know what the date, but Saturday, 2025. I did a pre-shuffle as well as blessed all my decks. As you know, I do that before getting on the camera because it saves time. But let me tell you the messages I got today. Today, it's an end of a long 10-year cycle is what I'm hearing. Long cycle has ended, no matter how, it could be 10 months, 10 years, but 10 I got. Balance, new beginnings. You're starting, I'm talking to a collective that's starting a new beginning that's going to be very successful, and material wealth is headed your way. I keep getting that, and no matter how many cards I shuffle, decks I go across, the people I'm talking to or that are connecting to me are claiming this, because after a long quiet period that you may have had, been in kind of a recluse mode, I kept hearing recluse, meaning you're somebody who's normally outgoing, but you've kind of been hiding, not really hiding, but working on yourself is what I got. And now you are moving on. And the overall message, which I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread here in a moment to hopefully corroborate what I've picked up. But basically, you're going to continue to ground the spirits and angels are saying, continue to ground yourself, do whatever it is that you're doing because it's working. Continue to be grateful, continue to accept what's coming for you. Do not, and I repeat, never look back or allow anyone back into your energy that does not belong there. That is the message, not a warning. I'm hearing warning, because you're starting to succeed. And whenever you succeed materialistically, guess what? They'll come out from the rafters. The people that don't want to have a lot of energy but want reward without effort are those kinds of people. Whoever they are in your life, could be love, family, friends, networks. It doesn't matter. You're finding yourself getting a lot of attention right now. I'm picking up on a collective that's making moves in their own life. And when you make moves, you make waves. That's what I keep hearing. When you make moves, you make waves. And when waves crash down on other people that didn't make those moves or should have made those moves or should have went with you or one of those things, now they want to come back and jump on the train, I'm hearing. So be very, very careful with those kinds of people, because if they weren't there for you in the beginning, they're definitely not going to be there for you now. Because if they weren't there during the struggle, now they want to jump on when you're successful and claim that success for themselves. Do not allow that. So that's kind of what I've heard. So we're going to go ahead and do... Yes, let's do light seers, because I was picking up mostly with the light seers. I did get some of the psychic oracle deck. Maybe we'll pull a few of those after the Celtic cross. But thank you once again for all my new subscribers. I jumped a bunch this week, so thank you so much, because the more that subscribe and share and comment, the more people get to the messages that I believe there's a lot more that need to hear this that aren't getting it. I never reach out to anybody unprovoked. So I will never ask any for money or anything like that. So if anybody's mimicking or masquerading as me, it's a fake, please report them. I'm not big enough for that yet, but just in case, I like to put that out there. This is for entertainment purposes only. Once again, I am, you can see me in my descriptive, I'm a psychic intuitive medium. I know some people have thoughts about that, but I mostly have clear audience. I hear stuff in my head, which is, realized a long time ago, is not my voice, it's somebody else's, even though it comes in my own voice. I hear other voices in my head, so I'm not schizophrenic, and I never, as much as people want to believe that's what that is, a lot of people don't understand what it is that they're hearing, and they get psychologically pigeonholed into something with medications and stuff. That's not true. We're going into a new age where we're going to be able to accept this more and more. I'm so grateful. Okay, so let's get going. Angels and spirit guides, I've already asked that we all thank and be grateful to our spirits and angels and guides, Archangel Saint Teresa, and all my spirit angels that continue to follow me in love and light. Only love, truth, and honesty can come from my mouth, and anoint it from the Most High, and that is the Most High of all the realms. Okay, here we go. Crowning situation for my collective. What is the overall situation for my collective, please? Is there one there? Nope, I need one. Although I did see the King of Pentacles. I want to take that, but I want one to come out. So again, material wealth is coming, and that keeps coming across. And I may be dealing with an earth sign. So if you've got earth in your chart heavily, you might be this person to hear this message. All right, one more. Let's get one. Thank you. All right, two. They want two to come out. Again, Queen of Pentacles now. Boom. All right, Spirit said take them both. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Could be two people. I'm dealing with fire and earth. You might have both of these in your situation. I'm going to say the crowning situation, which is the basis of the situation, is that you are embodying balance, which is what I had here. Balance is in here. You're balanced. You have both earth and fire. You know what you're doing. You're making... I love how these two are smiling. One's got a happy face. The other one's like, don't mess with me. That's exactly the thought I'm getting. You're protecting your money. You're creating it from the heavens and you're listening. I'm going to put them like this. Ooh, I just got a ringing in my ear. So yes, you're creating it down from the heavens. What I'm being told is whomever I'm reading for right now, you're meant to have it all. And that was in my last reading. Please, if you haven't seen my, it's a continuation I'm hearing from my last reading because they're so close together. I'm trying to do them pretty, when I have no kids and when I get the movement from spirit to do so. It's a continuation from my last reading. You are somebody that has to be materialistically wealthy because you've been entrusted with it. You're not going to be somebody who squanders it. You're not going to be somebody who's frivolous with it. I heard frivolous. I don't want to use that word. You're not someone who's going to spend it all on yourself. Not only do they want you to spend some money, you're somebody you're the last person that sometimes you spend money on. So they know that they can trust you with this knowledge and wealth that's going to be coming down from the heavens. Because what you're about to do, you're going to have to look good doing it, is what I heard. So whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to have to, you're going to be the face of whatever this is. So whatever this is coming for you materialistically, and you gotta, I'm sorry, I just put lotion on my face and I'm sweating because it's hot in here. I'm surrounded by heat too. There you go. You could be sweating. Maybe you're starting to see that the attention's on you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. They're telling me this is what happens to you when when you're in a public place and a lot of people are looking at you, you start kind of sweating. Because you sometimes aren't used to the attention that's going to be on you. You're going to have to start getting used to it, Spirit said. You're going to have a lot of eyes on you. I heard eyes are going to be on you. A lot of eyes are on you, so you're going to be able to have to handle that. So you might be somebody who's really shy and doesn't want to take this energy on, but you're going to deal with it, Spirit says, because you're meant for it. You asked for this. You're so used to hiding behind other people for any kind of, you're the type of person that if you won an award, you would want someone else to go on the stage to accept it for you. So this is where Spirit is stepping in and saying, no, you're meant to be seen in this lifetime. You're about to be the face of whatever project, money, business, something that people have to go through you in order to get what you're going to be giving out, or whatever the business this is, or whatever product. I don't know. Maybe you're into some kind of facial products or something. You sell makeup or whatever. Maybe you're going to be the face of it. Whatever that is for you, again, this is a collective read. Please take it as it resonates. Throw it out. It doesn't. What is a he, a she, she's a he. I don't get into that nonsense. It's energy. So I'm coming to somebody I'm getting two females here. So maybe you're in business with somebody and maybe they want you to be the face of it. And you're like, no, this is going to be you. You're going to be the one that sells whatever this is. Now, I'm not to say, excuse me, you might have a hard time talking about yourself. This is why Spirit can entrust you with this wealth and grandiosity, because you're very humble. Thank you. That was a word I was struggling for. You're a very humble person. You're not somebody that's look at me all the time. Now, I'm not saying don't put a selfie out there every now and then. I'm talking about somebody who goes out of their way to put themselves, I'm not going to say that because I'm not going to upset anybody. You're not somebody that's superficial, thank you, and conceited. You're not those things. This is why the Spirit is going to grant you with a bunch of wealth, because you can handle it. Not only that, but you're going to do right by it. You're not going to be somebody that takes the money and run. You're going to take the money and actually make more of it. So that's good. You deserve it. That's what I'm hearing. You deserve it. Yeah, it's been hidden. You've been hiding. Spirit's been hiding you, cloaking you. You've always had this inner beauty and you've always been this humble person. And that's why, excuse me. Yeah, I had no problems until I started this reading. So my throat chakra was being clogged. Somebody does not want you to shine, is what I'm getting. Somebody around you has been trying to siphon your energy for themselves so they can step into the spotlight. That's not happening. It's not happening. It goes back to do not look back. I got that very strongly. Spirit is saying somebody wants to come back into your world. Now that you're succeeding, you're about to be bombarded. That's a word I heard. Bombarded with people that want to be in your energy now, because when you succeed, it makes them look good, even though they are it's almost like I said before in my other reading. It was the best example I could give. Is like when you're running a race, you start with other people that run a race and they don't want to do the whole 10K, so then they veer off and do a shortcut and come in at the end and act like they did the whole race all along, but you're about to win it because you did it from the beginning and you got your foundation correct, and now you're about to succeed, and now here comes someone in to try to slide in the late game to be the hero of the story. No. But you've been balanced and you're grounded. These two queens don't take shit from no one. All right, what are the challenges and blockages? Now that we talked about that, I think let's see if the card comes out to show me who's your challenge and block, and whatever this material wealth is going to be. This new beginning. What's the challenge and block? I swear to God, did you see it? It came flying out. Of course it is. The devil, here he is. Gonna try to block that crap. Didn't I say it with my throat chakra as I was saying here? This mother effer does not want you, whatever you're doing, whatever you're gonna do, this is gonna change the world in some way, shape, or form. This is going to, now it may not be on some like worldly scale, like big, I mean, in your town, in your city, in you're creating a legacy for your generation. You've generated, my gosh, here it comes. When I get like this and I get this energy that hits me like a ton of bricks, I know I'm on the target. Spirit is saying you have broken ancestral blockages. You have broken a lineage that has been kept down, that has been supposed to be coming in this time to do what you're doing, but you've tried this in other lifetimes and it's failed because this mother effer, that's the truth. This mother effer stopped it, and for some reason in your past lifetimes you were too evolved for the lifetime, meaning, yes, confirmation verb. When you were in your other lifetimes, you had knowledge, you had a light that was that witches were burned at the stake for. So take that as it resonates. Maybe, I'm not saying you were a witch, could have been. What I'm saying is that when people were around you, they picked up on your energy and didn't know where it was coming from, and they thought it was witchcraft. So therefore, the devil was able to succeed in dimming your light because it wasn't the right lifetime or time. And I may be talking to somebody who's got a hitchhiker, and if you don't know what that is, an evil hitchhiker is somebody who follows you from lifetime to lifetime in order to stop your divine missions that God has ordained. But not this time. You've got 2 queens against the devil, and you probably are going to see an empress come out, if I'm not mistaken, or an emperor. Because at this point, you have, every lifetime you've gotten to a point where you almost had a breakthrough or a moment to where you were going to be seen and heard, but then this mother effer came in to try to knock it down. And he succeeded up until this lifetime. So this lifetime, you have a lot of ancestral blockages that are making sure that nothing is going to stop what's coming for you in this lifetime, because it's God's will this time around to make it happen. This is why you're seeing things in the world that the way they are. There's not going to be anybody that stops the good or the will of God. Thank you, Spirit. I can't believe that flew out like that. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. There's somebody here that's going to continue to try to backstab you or try to keep you from being whatever you're doing. It's a humanitarian thing. I'm getting. It's for humanity. I keep hearing it's for humanity. And therefore, when you bring stuff to the humanity and it elevates the humanity, this is exactly what this a-hole doesn't want. So what you're about to do, and maybe in a situation with another female, 2 females, maybe bringing something to this side of the planet or wherever you're from. I'd love to know where you're from. Please tell me. Just give me a state or a country that if you're watching from that tells me where you're at, because this is going to be well received. It is muchly needed, is what I'm hearing. It's greatly needed. This is going to be a little long one. This is very powerful today. So congratulations. Please let me know what it is you're working on. At least, you don't have to tell me everything. Just say like money, healthcare, business, helping children, trafficking, whatever the hell it is. Whatever this is going to elevate the human collective in a place where it's going to bring more peace and harmony to whatever it is you're doing to the human collective. And don't think it's like you're like, Nick, this isn't going to be some grand, I'm just bringing out a cosmetic. Well, maybe that cosmetic is going to make someone feel good, which makes them do something that's going to be great. So don't minimize what it is that you're doing. You are meant to do whatever it is you're doing. And when you're in your divine North Node mission, whenever you wake up to realize that you're here for a purpose, whatever that is, don't minimize it, because God is going to make sure everything falls into place for you, or whoever your God is, whether it's, angels, spirit angels, earth angels. I'm talking to somebody who's got a divine mission that is going to elevate the human collective in a way where we beat the dark forces. So when everybody does that, their own little, it's like a puzzle. Each individual piece, you might not see what it's about, but when you put the whole piece together, you get a beautiful picture. That's exactly what this is, I'm saying. So you may have a tiny little piece in a grand scale that you don't even recognize what the big scale is, but you're starting to wake up to what that is. So do what makes you happy. That's what you're here for. You only get this life to live in this lifetime to fully succeed, and you are. In your past lives, you weren't able to do what you really wanted to do. That's it. It could be as simple as that. You're finally able to do what you really wanted to do. But your blockages and challenges are people around you that, come on, you should be a doctor or a nurse, or you should do this because that's what our family's always done. You should run the family business. You should. No, do what you want to do. That's what I mean. It could be as simple as stop being the same thing your great-grandparents and your parents were the entire lifetimes after lifetime. No, you're meant to do what you need to do for this lifetime in order to make you happy. And when you make you happy, it's contagious. And then other people will be inspired. It could be simple as that. So congratulations. Amazing. All right. So let's see what's the basis of this? What's causing this? What is causing all of this to be the basis of the situation? Let's find out. Great. Wow, this is great. Good energy. Oh. 2 came out. And what did I just say earlier? Roll it back. Roll the tape. You moved away because you're an emperor and you're not letting anybody be anything but good to you. And this is it. Because you recognize who you are. That's what's causing this. You recognize this came out again. This came out in the last 2 readings. The emperor came out again. Spirit says, I'm doubling down, B. I told you. This is what it is. You recognize you're the leader. You could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. This is an Aries card. You walked away from people, places, and bullshittery that isn't for you. And because you've done that, you are now about to be fulfilling your destiny. And God is letting and clearing. I keep seeing clearing. The Red Sea part. I'm seeing it all. There's nothing, no one or no entity, I don't care. The only person that can stop it is you now. And you recognize that no one's going to stop you. I'm talking to somebody. Look at that. You got, again, these 2 came out in the last reading also together. I can't make this shit up. I mean it. I couldn't pull these cards out if I wanted to. Spirit is here to tell you that you have succeeded. You have made it. You are going to become whatever it is you want to be. And God, your spirit angels, your ancestors are clapping and they're going to help you. All you have to do is want it. And that's it. You don't have to fight anymore. Delays are over. This is it. Nothing can stop unless you start lowering your vibration to say what if. Don't say what if. What if I succeed? When I succeed. Not what, when. Not what, when is what I'm hearing. Do it. Oh my God. I just love you, Spirit. This is crazy. You have everything that you need to make it happen. You've got kings, an emperor, a queen, 2 queens, and this a-hole here, major arcana. But you got, don't think the emperor can't. Look how desperate this devil looks. Come on, help me do it. Don't you want to come down to the dark? No, I don't. Sure don't. Not even looking at him. Not even looking at him. That's exactly right. I'm going to put it on top of the devil because that's what don't ever look back. Do not ever look back. Don't ever look back. Don't look anyone back in your energy that has nothing but bad intentions for you. There's no reason to go back. You walked away for a reason. There's no reason to take back. There's nothing left there. Don't beat a dead horse, I'm hearing. And I'm seeing someone rumbling through the ashes looking for something. Nope, don't even. What you were about to build had to be put on a strong foundation, which is coming. It's already started. I heard it's already started. So because it's already started, nothing can stop it. Wow. Wow. All right, let's see what the past issues, what were the past issues? What were you dealing with in the past? Let's see. That's crazy. I got the Light Seers deck here, by the way. The Light Seers Tarot deck. I love this deck too. I was told, use this deck only today. All right, good. I only like, because it doesn't matter how many decks, all the same messages are coming out. So your past, what you're dealing with, right. I just said, you were dealing in a hangman situation. You weren't quite sure. Maybe you were blocked emotionally. Maybe somebody was blocking you because guess who is here? Telling you can't do it, you won't do it, you need help, you can't do it alone. Somebody that I'm talking to today was told that they needed someone's help, that they couldn't do it alone. And they were trying to put blockages and challenges in your way, is what I heard. Because this person here, that's the devil energy, needs to be codependent on you in some way. So whoever this person is, you probably know who they are. Is another major, I got 3 major arcanas here. This is a major change in your life. You finally realize that you're the one that brings everything to the table. This other person was just taking and not filling your cup. And you were trying to figure out, why is it that I put all my energy into this and it's not going anywhere? Because you had somebody in the shadows that was undermining you every step of the way. Thank you. Undermining you every step of the way because they knew you were this. They knew deep down. The only person that didn't know it was you. And now you realize that, yeah, I am this person, not you, me. So once you realize that, this one has no power. You have no power here. I'm hearing the Wizard of Oz. You have no power here. Go home. Exactly. The devil has no power unless you let him have it. So that's what you were dealing with in the past, being stuck in your mind, being stuck, thinking you couldn't do it alone, but you realize that you can, and you are, because you're going to be on top of the world if you're not already. All right, let's see what the present situation is now. What's the present? What are you dealing with right now? What should you be dealing with right now, or what's happening right now? I think you're feeling great. I think whoever I'm talking to is feeling fantastic because you know you're the emperor. That's what I think, but let's see. What's the present? What's the present? What's the present? What's the present? Oh, I'm so proud of you. As soon as you realized who you were, you went from, I see, again, seeing the Wizard of Oz going from black and white to the color. I think that's exactly what you realized. Oh my God, I'm the one that has it all. I'm the one that's smart here. I'm the one that knows what's going on. I'm the one that can manifest. I'm the one that brings money. I'm the one that has the intelligence, the patience. You have the whole package is what I heard. You're the whole package. Somebody didn't want you to know that, even though they knew it and tried to steal it from you. Nope. We don't like energy vampires or anybody that pretends to be what they're not. That's not happening anymore. Authenticity is what's coming. So the present, thank you. Yeah, 6 of Cups in reverse. You're not entertaining anything from the past. You know this now. You understand it. That's, again, the Spirit says, do not, somebody here, could be Virgo. I got a lot of earth. In fact, could be any sign. Cups, earth. I don't have any swords, so somebody's going to try to come in cups. I'm going to say Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody possibly Virgo. Could be Capricorn. Could be anyone. You'll know who this is. I am reading for a lot of people. Somebody from the past is going to try to bring you in. It's around the holidays because they're going to try to get you to come back. Like, come back, collective. Don't you remember when we were good? They're trying to use emotional blackmail is what I heard. Emotional blackmail. Remember, I always had your back. No, they're going to try to get in gaslighting. Don't let anybody gaslight you from the past. Thank you, Spirit. No, no, no. That's currently possibly happening now. Somebody's sending you text messages, driving by your house, trying to send you pictures, doing whatever to try to get you come back down here because they cannot, the devil cannot rise to your level. Again, it's a vibration too high that will shatter the devil. The devil doesn't operate in the light. It only operates in the dark. And if you're vibrating in the light, he can't touch you unless you allow it. Thank you, Spirit. So don't allow anybody from the past. Whoever this is, person in the past can't vibrate at your level, which therefore they can't do it. They have to make you feel worse about yourself. That makes them feel better. Don't allow it. It's not true. And you know it now. You know it now. Currently, you do this. You know this now. You know it. All right. What's coming in the future? Let's see what the future energy is. Do not allow anything from the past. Ground yourself. Go outside. Go to the beach if you're in a warm place. Get your feet in the ground. Hug a tree. I know it sounds crazy, but do it. Get one with nature because that's what's going to help keep your strength. That's where it gives your strength's coming from is the earthly plane and your spirit guides. Thank them. Be grateful. Gratitude. 2250. Grateful. Grateful. I'm very grateful. All right. So future. Oh my God. The star. Beautiful Aquarius energy. Very nice. This is your future. You are the star. Bingo. Thank you, angels and spirit guides. Another major arcana. You're the star, baby. You're a star seed, earth angel. You're vibrating too high for this devil. Do you really feel, what do you think the devil wants? Bingo. It wants to keep you from this. That's their mission. Lifetime to lifetime to lifetime. That's what I heard. From lifetime to lifetime to lifetime. No, baby. No, no, no. This is you. Congratulations. You have it all. You are about to get it all. This is the future energy. I couldn't ask for a better card for the future other than the sun. Look at the bottom of the deck, and I swear to God, if this is the sun, I'm going to lose my shit. Nope. I got this in the pre-shuffle. You're done with the burdens. Beautiful. That time is over of you not believing in yourself. That is, yes, that is 10 of Cups. Beautiful. Coming for the future. I'm saying 6 weeks, 6 months, you're going to be in this energy, if not already. Future is here. You're pulling it down from the, look at how gorgeous. This is my favorite card in this deck. Look how beautiful this sun, pulling it right from the star. You are being showered upon. Gifts, showered upon. Money. Again, you have to have some abundance in this lifetime materialistically to do what it is you're going to do. You can't be struggling in order to do what you're about to do for the planet, which is bring in the best times for humanity. Whatever this is, in a way, whether it's entertainment, healthcare, business, family, having children, whatever the hell it is. Whatever it is, you're about to bring a level of goodness. You're an innate good person. I'm talking to somebody who's always seeing the bright side of things. Whoever this a-hole is that's tried to bring you down doesn't like you. Your light irritates their demons, obviously, but they don't like how you can make anything, transmute anything into goodness. That's the worst case scenario for this mother effer, is that you can bring anything that's evil into good. Like you can look at a bad situation and turn it around and to make it profitable. That is like a gift that a lot of people don't have. And the people that have that gift are star seeds and emperors. And you are all of that. You are both of them. I'm surprised the high priestess isn't here yet. We're not done. So your future is the star. You're about to get everything you ever wanted. And I'm not here to drive bullshit up your ass. This is not bullshit. This is true. You're about to get all the things that you need in order to, because you're entrusted with it from the heavens. You were meant to be here in this moment in time in order to bring this to the fruition for not just for you, because whatever it is you're doing is also going to be for millions of people. So whatever it is you're going to be bringing is going to help a lineage, a legacy for eons to come. Congratulations. I'm shocked. I'm not, because I am. Look at all, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas, and I've only got 8 cards down. 9, excuse me. All right, what are going to be your actions? What's your power, your actions? What are you going to be doing next? I'm so proud of you. What are you going to be doing next, please? What is my collective going to be doing? What's the actions coming next? What is going to be, what actions to take? Do I have both? Take both. Yep. Again, the 10 of Wands in the 7 of Pentacles. Right. Planting your seeds and letting things from the past go. That's what you need to focus on. Again, new beginnings are here. You've got material wealth. Do not look back or take back. You've already dropped that burden over here to this one. You've already dropped the burden, and now you've planted your seeds and you're watching it come to fruition right now. 10 of Wands, that keeps coming out. You've dropped this burden at the curb. Do not bring anything from the past back with you. I can't stress that. Spirit has made me emphasize it again. I hope you're listening, because do not allow anything from the past in. Anybody that's ever hurt you, anybody that's ever stole from you, anybody that's ever poo-pooed, that little red flag that goes up and goes, I don't want to be around your energy. Listen to your body. Your body knows. If it's uncomfortable around somebody, you walk away, because you're planting things that are about to come into fruition, which is material, harvest, and it's being brought down from the heavens to grow now. It's starting to show. This is it. And it's going to be a long one. I'm sorry. This is what Spirit is saying. You put down roots. Now it's starting to show a bush or starting to show growth. And I'm using a tree as an example. You started planting things, many things, 7 things possibly. Maybe you got a lot of irons in the fire right now of things that you're trying to say, well, if this don't work, then I'll do this, then I'll do this, then I'll do that. All of them are going to be fruitful. No matter what you do, you've got the magic of the stars behind you. And what's meant to be is it's starting to show fruit. It's starting to show growth. And when you have that happen, you're going to get all the negative demons that are trying to stop it out, to stomp your light out. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not unless you let it, because you're done. You are done with anyone who isn't pouring into your cup. You are done with anybody that isn't supporting you or calling you crazy or telling you you're nuts. You're done with them. Walk away. And because you do, something else will replace it even better. And you've already come to recognize that. Once you let something bad go, something better comes along, and you don't entertain it. You've learned the lessons. I've heard you learned your lessons. There's no reason to go back now. But those people have not learned their lesson. The ones that continue to hijack you from lifetime to lifetime are freaking out because they can't understand why you're not taking them back. They can't understand why you won't forgive them. You can forgive, but you're not forgetting. And you're not taking this back for shit. There's nothing worse than this mother effer right here. So they're on their own. I heard they have to do the work. Because again, the devil doesn't show up with horns at the door, knocking on your door. The devil shows up in people that you care about. They hijack them for a minute and they make them do things that they normally wouldn't do, maybe, or they do and they don't do the right thing when no one's looking, or throw rocks, hide hands. That's what this person does. That's why it's so devious, because they go into people that you love and care about, and they're tested. God tests them through this a-hole, and when they fail, boom, it's up to you to walk away. It's up to you to choose. You chose you. That's why you're here in the emperor role in the star seeds, because you finally realize I can count on me, no one else. There you go. God and me, and that's all you need is God and me. I heard God and me, and that's it. Good for you. Okay. Yeah. You've seen the truth now. I didn't ask anything, but that came flying out because of King Swords. You're taking control of your mental state, I heard. Good, good. Well, let's see who others around you. Well, we know who's around you. This motherfucker, because he's in your challenges and blockages. But let's see who else is around you. Who else is around my collective? Who's around my collective at this moment in time? Who's around my collective? Who's around my collective, please? Wow, I'm so proud of you because you've done this all on your own. Your angels and spirit guides are clapping. I see clapping going, you did it. You finally were able to do something in this lifetime that you couldn't do in other lifetimes because of the barriers. Things that were out of your control. I think you wanted to. I heard you wanted to, but the time and the issues of what was happening in the moment. Free will is another problem. When people have free will, they make bad decisions. But you were trying to do right in all the lifetimes. And that's, again, people around you are walking away. Another 10 of Swords. There are people around you. I like this card because you're walking into the sunlight. You got your back turned to all these birds. All these birds that are around you, they're trying to follow you. This is it. People around, thank you, Spirit. I never realized that before. Let me look. 10 of Swords, but in this card, it's the 10 of Crows, okay? You could possibly have up to 10 people around you that aren't happy for your success, or 10 people that have decided that they're going to follow you. Maybe you've changed some people's perspectives on things. That's maybe what I'm getting here. The people around you are starting to see you for who you really are. And now instead of saying, I'm sorry, they're going to be the kind of people that go, well, I knew all along, you know, like if you ever see those movies where the antagonist becomes your best fan at the end of the game, that's it. That's what you have. That's what this a-hole, this devil is upset about. It's because I'm talking to somebody and I'm being given visions of my own life of what happened, because this is my story too, but I'm going to tell you it for you because I think it may apply. As a kid, I went through life thinking everybody was as good-hearted and wanted the best for everybody like myself. And a goody two-shoes. You may be somebody that people thought were a goody two-shoes and people didn't like just because they didn't like your light and didn't like the energy that you embodied and the goodness and you looked good doing it. And people were just jealous. That's really what it comes down to. Jealous people are now starting to see you for who you really are, and now they genuinely like you and that bothers them. That's a tough place to sit, and that energy is when you can want to emulate somebody, but when you want to try to be them or try to knock them down because you can't be them, because you can't be them, they don't want me to say this. This is the hardest thing to admit. That the people around you wanted to be you, at the same time didn't like you or tried to tear you down, but at the same time tried to be you. It's a weird oxymoron. Whereas when people want to be you, but then they hate you at the same time, it's that love-hate kind of thing. That's the kind of people you had around you. But now they're starting to, if you can't beat them, join them, I heard. So now they're going to be like, kind of like that. Now they're starting, you're growing on people, but the whole time you were always who you said you were. And it was the problem is that they were the problem. And instead of admitting that the problem lied with them, now they're starting to see that maybe they got some work to do on themselves. Whether or not 33 on the clock, whether or not they're going to do that or not is up to them. But that's the people around you that are starting to see the truth for what it is. And now the crows are following you into the sun. So there you go. They're going to try to jump on the bandwagon. Do not let them, unless they truly have done the work, and only you're going to know that. But don't believe a word that they say. The actions speak louder than words. Thank you, Spirit. I just heard that. Actions. Watch what they do. Watch what they do. All right. Wow, this is a big reading today. I can't even believe it. 33. All right. Let's see others around you. We already did that. Let's do hopes and fears for you. Hopes and fears. What are you hoping for all this? What is your hopes or fears? Let's see what comes out. Whether it's a hope or a fear, we'll find out. Yeah, there's movement. You're afraid that either it's not going to move like you want it to. Oh no, but you're going to be good. 4 wands at the bottom of the deck. You're stable. Again, Spirit is bringing back that there's jealousy here because I get the 8 of Wands that came out kind of in reverse. So I'm going to take the jealousy piece for the people around you. So that's what we were just talking about. But there's going to be movement for your success, and that's going to cause people to have feelings. In a way, you do have a crowd of people that are just watching from the rafters. I heard from the rafters. You got people watching you on social media, driving by your house, wondering what you're doing because you're not really explaining to people what exactly that you're doing. They know you're doing something because you're posting things that are kind of cryptic, because you know from the past not to share everything about what you've been doing to people, because guess what? When you do that, this amount of effort ain't far behind to sabotage it. Don't let anybody sabotage your success. As long as you are very careful with who you share what with, you shouldn't have any problems, but Spirit's like, it don't matter, because they're going to put these people, the harder they come after you, the more success you're going to have. That was written, oh, I just heard that was written in the contract. So I'm going to say this, when you are coming to this incarnation, and I know whether you believe in reincarnation, if you don't believe in reincarnation, that's okay, but I may not be your reader, because I'm going to tell you for a fact that you do choose when and where and how to come into this planet, and you have a preset, like a blueprint of things you're going to do. And one of your contracts, because you've been sabotaged your entire many lifetimes of trying to do right and do God's work, this contract, I heard, it was written as an underwriting. Like, you know, when you buy a house or something, there's an underwriting thing, like a little addendum. The hijackers went ahead of you in their incarnation to try to stop you. And before you incarnated on this planet, I heard there was a little clause that was in your contract that they didn't know about. I love you, Spirit. What that clause was, that if they come after you, they're not only going to have karma, but they're going to see an elevation of your status even more. So the more they come after you, the higher you go. It's beautiful contract of karma. So the more they come after you, the bigger the glow up, the bigger the money, the bigger the success, the more they try, and they're going to have a little seat to watch. I heard they're going to have a seat to watch. This is going to be like the underdog story of the millennium. Crazy. I love that. Thank you, Spirit. You are meant to be successful. You're about to see that movement like you've never seen before. It's fiery. It's within 8 months, 8 weeks, 8 days. Take it as it resonates. But I'm hearing the people that didn't like it, the people that tried to stop it, and not only did they have a problem with it, and now I'm getting back to I'm seeing my life review in my mind, all the times that I tried to do stuff with the right intention, with the purest of heart. Other people tried to stomp it out, and then they got karma dealt to them hard. Hard. So, and that just elevated, and at the end of the day, they ended up liking you anyway. That's the problem, is that people try to stop you because they think you're one way, and they come to realize that you really are who you say you are, and they end up really liking you in the end. It's hard. It's like a frenemy vibe I'm getting, like a frenemy vibe. They surround themselves by you, like they want to be in your energy, secretly hating you, but at the end of the day, they love you, but they want to be you. It's so weird. So that's what you're dealing with. It's okay, because that's what you were put on this planet, I heard, for. You were put on this planet to get people to move in a way that you moved in a way all your lifetimes. To be authentic, to be happy, to choose happiness, to believe in people, to be the best person you could possibly be, to create for everyone, not just yourself. That's who you were put here to do. Many lifetimes. People didn't like it. They wanted to take for themselves. They don't care about anybody else. That selfishness, egocentric stuff. You transmute it. That's what your gift, your ancestors and lineage put you here, because that's what your gift is. And that's what this planet needs right now, people like you. So that's why you're meant to, there's nothing that you are, before they were cloaking you to keep you, because it wasn't the right time. You tried many things that didn't work, and you didn't let it get you down. That was building you, forging in the fire, I heard, to get you to be where you are right now. Fantastic. Okay. We got one more, that's future outcome, 37. Man, this was a long reading. I'm sorry, but I had a lot of messages to get out. And the ones who see this reading are going to be the ones that need to see it. The High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Pentacles. I'm sorry. 10 of Pentacles. Here we are. This is your future. Energy, outcome, nothing that you're about to have it all. You're about to have it all. There it is. Balance, new beginnings, successful material wealth. After a long, quiet period of being cloaked. I just said that. 8 of Pentacles underneath the High Priestess. You tried many lifetimes. You've tried many, many lifetimes to build, and it was taken down. You tried in this lifetime many times, and this mother effer didn't like what you built and tried to sabotage it, and was successful in the first half of your life. I'm talking to somebody who's a late bloomer. I'm talking to somebody who almost gave up but didn't, saw it for what it was, had the awakening, had a contact with God and your ancestors. And because you were this person too, I swear to God, what's better than this right here? Nothing. This is the strongest energy that you could ever bring to this planet, and you have all the tools in the toolbox, and this person is stuck in the weeds. Stuck in the weeds. I heard stuck in the weeds. Let's get an angel message and be done with this. I am so proud of you. Congratulations. We love it. We are so grateful. Angels and spirit guides, can I have a final message from the angels above about our earth angel star seeds, abundant, beautiful, humanitarian, efforts that are coming. What is coming? What are the messages? What are the messages? Yes? Okay. I just said a life review. You're doing a life review of your life. Like I just said, I heard, go back to what you just said, which was about you're starting to achieve now in your life that you hadn't before. You've done a review of all the things that didn't work out, but now it is. Now it's working out because you're about to see what you've planted. You're going from the 7 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. You're going, and it's going to be a fast mover, boy. Archangel Jeramel. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Correct. You are now balanced. You did this work. You're somebody who assesses all the time about what can I do to make it better. That's why people hated you, because you're constantly improving. You're constantly choosing to do better. And that is something that many people can't do after many, many rejections. Your angels and spirits are telling you that they cloaked you your entire life. And now it's no longer needing to hide. Now you're about to be the true gift is you. Can I get one more? I like the life review because you've done that work. You're a rebirth. Thank you. It's a rebirth. When you pass away, you do a life review, and this is a rebirth, and you had a rebirth in this lifetime without the actual physical death. You had a spiritual, emotional review, an upgrade, and now the review is over. You're now reborn. You're rebirth. You're here. Congratulations. It's awesome. This has been the best reading of the week. I can't even tell you. This is so amazing. Oh, by the way, I got cats. They run around and cause noise. That's what it is. Claircognizance. Thank you. I just said you did a life review and a spiritual upgrade, which is now you have claircognizance, which you probably always had because we had the high priestess here, which you didn't see. Archangel Uriel, pay attention to the thoughts and ideas that come to you. They are answered prayers. They are answered prayers from the heavens. Unbelievable. Oh my God, you guys. I'm so sorry this took 41 minutes, but I love you all. Thank you so much for my new subscribers. I appreciate you. Please, please put something in the comments if you claim this. If this is you, once you claim it, you will see things happen. Being authentic, being real, helping humanity is amazing. What you're about to see, movement in that like you've never seen. But be on the lookout, again, for this jerk off because he is there to take it all away if you allow it. But it can't happen. Nothing can stop what's coming. So happy for you. Thank you so much, you all. I'll do this again probably tomorrow. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.